Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me, compadre?
Yes, I hear you. How are you?
Good, good. And you?
I'm good too. How is your day?
Oh, very busy. Very busy. In the morning, I was in La Yaqui Grande. And afternoon, I arrived to Mulatos.
To interview? Who, where is your interview? In Mulatos or Yaqui?
No, was not an interview. Was a short message to engineer Segura. Remember him?
Oh, yes, I got it.
That's like here in Mulatos in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
This
What's up?
to make a promotion to the SBC.
Oh, very good. Very nice.
What's up, teacher?
What's up, guys? How are you?
How are you, man?
Doing good, and you? What's up?
Up,
Good,
teacher.
good.
How you doing, Mr. Marcus?
I'm drinking fresh water.
Drinking fresh.
Oh my God, what's happening with you?
Hi, Valeria. Hi, Valeria. What's up,
You are
Valeria?
oxidizing?
Oxidizing. What's up, Valeria? How you doing today?
Fine, thanks. You?
I'm good. I'm so happy to hear from you. What's going on?
Thank you.
Everything good?
Yes, good and very busy at work,
Very
but
busy.
good.
Nice. Guys, Valeria was my student in ITH. So maybe 15 years
Many
ago.
years
Maybe 15 years ago, Valeria, right?
ago. Yes, or more.
Or
Yes,
more.
More?
Or more?
Nice to meet you, Valeria.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Valeria.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's start with the no cameras, Misters.
Let me
Come
try,
on.
teacher. Let me try because I am on the mining and you know
Yes.
the history here.
There you are, Mr. Jose Marquez. And there you are, Valeria. Nice to see you again. Long time no see.
I turn on my camera, but isn't work.
It isn't working. It isn't working. Okay. So there you are.
Ready.
We can see you now. As activity number 1, we're gonna get through speaking, okay? You're gonna have 2 minutes to speak about whatever you want. You can talk about how was your week, what plans do you have for this week? Anything that we can use to break the ice for the class of today. How about that? Like it?
Yes.
All right. So let me
First,
just
the
do
ladies.
some. Ladies first.
You know.
What's going on with that?
Well, let me try.
Let me just do something. One second. Stop sharing.
Well,
1 second, Valeria. 1 second. Let me
okay.
open my file. That's not very gentleman, guys. That's not very gentlemanly.
No.
Right?
Absolutely not.
What happened with you? That's not good. All
True
right.
English Academy speaking program.
So, Valerie, you will have 2 minutes to speak about whatever you want, all right? Maybe you can use it to introduce yourself because this is the first time that you will be in the class, so It's just it's an option, right? You decide.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, I will introduce myself. I am Valeria Rayas. I'm 37 years old. And as the teacher mentioned before, I was his student. I am in industrial engineering. What else? I'm from Hermosillo, but now I'm living in Mexico City. Mm, 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 mm. I work in Herdes. I don't know. Most of the
Herdes?
time, Herdes. Ajá. Con toda confianza es Herdes.
Okay.
Herdes. What else? I like to visit many places here in Mexico City on weekends. And I don't know what time
What do you do in your
is
what do you do
remaining.
in your job?
Now I am like a project manager in IT software, something like that. Now we are implementing SAP for HANA, and we start this year, and is the first phase, right? Fase, how do you say?
Yeah, first phase.
First phase of this project.
Great. And how do you like living in Mexico City?
I like it so much. Well, not because of the traffic jam, but the weather, the places, it's very good.
Very nice,
It's
Valeria.
funny and
Great.
interesting. And
It is very
concepts.
interesting. Yeah. All right. Well, let's continue with the second one. Who's gonna be the second one? Who's ready, guys?
Mr. Marquez, go ahead.
Marcus is ready. We got a boss today. There you go. All right, Marcus. 2 minutes.
Okay. This week, Valeria, my name is Jose Marquez. I am chemical engineer. I have working in the mining industry for 16 years. Right now, I work with Jose in Mulato's mine. Together, we are a team for process area. And this week, I am in my resting time. I arrived to Hermosillo last Monday because in Tuesday my mid shield was birthday. Called named Mia, and this week I have too many parties for her. And I like stay in Hermosillo because I love my family, but I like to my work in the High Sierra. And I have a new project in the mine. This is very make me feel happy because I like this work.
Very nice. All right, Marcus. Thank you very much. Let's go with Mr. Robles. Ready?
What is happening with Junior, compadre? He's okay?
Very noisy.
Yes. Very tremendous.
You got it,
Nice to
Mr.
meet you.
Robles?
Nice to meet you, Valeria. My name is Jose Robles. I am from Zaguaripa, Sonora. I am chemical engineer like Jose Marquez. We are working together in the same mine. Mulatos mine operation in Sonora is located very close to the border between Sonora and Chihuahua. I don't know if you know the geography in Sonora, but this is in the middle of the state to the east, joining to Chihuahua state. I am 43 years old. I live in Hermosillo. I have my family living in Hermosillo. I am married with Lluvia. I have 2 children, Maria Jose and Nicolás. Maria Jose, she is 12 years old, and Nicolás, he is 13 years old. So I have 2 tremendous children entering to the adolescence. I don't know how is the correct word.
The teenage.
The teenager, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like my work because it's part of the experience in a long time as a miner. I have close to 14 years like a miner, and that's it. That is my presentation. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to
Very
meet you.
nice. Excellent. So now that we know each other, let's just go with the class. All right. I sent you some material. Did you get it? You got
Yes,
it.
by-
All right.
Yes.
By
Yes, I
WhatsApp.
got it.
By WhatsApp, that's fine. I mean, as long as you got it and you got the formats and we can work it out. 1 second there. And what happened with everybody? Oh my gosh, Rocio.
I told you it's holiday.
It's not a holiday. Is it a holiday? Don't confuse me, mister. Is it a holiday for
Nacorichico.
Nácore Chico?
Por la hermana República de Anacocha.
So what's up, Valerie? How long have you been there in Mexico City?
6.5 years.
Oh my gosh, okay. It's been a while.
But you don't forget the accent from
Yes.
Sonora.
No, I hope so.
I hope so.
Do you feel it's the same accent for you?
No, it changed when I stay here for a long time. When I go back, I get
I pick it up.
again the accent. I pick it up
I pick it up.
again or not?
I
pick
pick it up
the
again. I
accent.
pick it up again. Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Teacher,
Good work.
The-
Yes, sir.
do you detect when Mexican people come Mexico speak in English, the accent from Mexico City?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Teacher,
Yeah. You
The
remember?
last classes
Fernanda.
from Fernanda.
Yes.
But we talk about Fernanda because when I listened her talking in Spanish was very different. The accent compared the English, her English compared with her Spanish was very changed.
Yeah, very detectable,
Yeah,
you know? Yes.
yeah.
Actually, when we speak English, we develop a second personality. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that you develop a different personality, like a different person inside of you?
Yep.
Yeah, and then your voice is different. Your
Yeah,
voice is
The
totally
voice,
different.
that's
Yeah,
correct.
that is. Miss Jocelyn, what's up? How are you?
Hello, I'm driving to my home.
Okay, nice.
I'm-
Oh,
I sorry, I currently now leaving my work.
yes.
I drive into my home. I listen the class.
Yeah, perfect. Because it's the perfect moment because I will be explaining some grammar. So maybe you can be listening and visualizing, making a movie in your mind, you know? So,
Okay.
all right. So guys, I'm going to explain to you what we need to do at the end of the class. The objective of today is going to be a speaking at the end of the class. We're going to get 2 minutes again at the end of the class, but we're going to be having a specific topic, you know? And before we get to that, I will prepare you with some points, with some tips, with some grammar points that you will need, right? That you will need to talk about your daily routines, but we're gonna divide the exercises into, or we're gonna divide the exercise in 2 parts. The first one's gonna be a working day. You know, what is your daily routine when you work? And then the second part is gonna be what is your daily routine when you have a day off? You know, like when you wake up on a Sunday, for example. What will be a regular Sunday activity? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so that will be the objective at the end of the class. All right, let's prepare for that. Are we ready? As I told you, we're going to be talking about our daily routines. And for
Yes.
that specifically, we have some specific grammar points. So can you please, Mr. Robles, help me with the first part of info?
Sure. Teacher, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
What is most correct to use, like I told you, or as I told you?
As I told you, like I told you, more correct, more formal, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in
Ma-
a meeting, for example,
As I told you,
as I told you.
yeah. Like I
Okay.
told you, it's very, I would say,
Informal.
yeah, very informal for a meeting,
Okay.
especially. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get
Okay.
to the
Thank you.
info. You're welcome.
Grammar notes. Knowing how to describe your daily routine is important as it helps establish structure and discipline in both personal and professional life. It facilitates effective time management, allowing others to understand your schedule and commitments better. Additionally, it demonstrates organization and reliability.
Reliability.
Reliability. Additionally, it demonstrates organization and reliability, which are key to maintaining productivity and balance in your daily interactions.
Very good. So basically what we're talking about is that every time that we have communication with someone, at some point, we're going to be talking about our daily routines, you know? It doesn't matter if it's for, I don't know, you want to make a new friend at a party, or maybe you are at a coffee waiting, whatever, you know? But you're gonna be talking about it like if you go to a coffee place and you are on the line, you're gonna be like, yeah, I always come to this coffee place, for example, you know? So we can be using this with the present simple tense, which is, in my opinion, guys, the most context expanded, the most complex conjugation tense. Even though the name is present simple, it has nothing of simple. You know what I mean? Maybe if we think about the theory, yes, is really easy, right? Put the S, you can use always, you know, for example, she always wakes up at 7 a.m., you know? I never go to the gym in the morning, right? So when we do that, we're gonna be obviously describing our visual actions, right? So my questions are, in this case, right? How do you talk about your daily routines? For example, Valerie, can you please tell me what you usually do before you go to work?
I always wake up at 6 a.m. I take a shower and I have a breakfast and I drive for 20 minutes.
That's it. That's a daily routine, right? That's what you
Yes.
do mostly
From
every day.
From Monday to Friday.
Excellent. All right. So talk to me about your daily routine, Mr. Robles. I'm going to be a little bit more specific with you. Can you please talk to me about a daily routine that you do when you travel back home? What is a regular day when you travel back home?
I arrived to my home on Wednesday. From Thursday to Friday, I wake up at 5 a.m. After I take a shower, I take my breakfast, I drive to my children's schools, and I leave them in the school. And after normally I walk in the Sonora University mile during 1 hour, 1.5, around that. And after that, I back to my home and prepare the lunch.
Nice. You cook.
Yep.
Good. You should invite us one of these days.
Sure.
Right? Very good. That's very detailed, right? All right. I got Valerie. I got Jose. I will come back to Marcus and Jocelyn later. All right. Mr. Marquez, help me with point number 2, please.
Adverbs of frequency. Usage indicates how often an action occurs. Common adverbs: always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never. Position: typically placed before the main verb but after the verb to be. Examples: I always brush my teeth after breakfast. She usually goes for a run in the morning. They never eat out during the week.
Perfect. So what we're going to be including in here, it's a different element, right? We have a different element, which is the adverb of frequency, right? Adverb of frequency. So, Mr. Robles, can you tell me something that you always do before you go to bed?
Sure. Before to go to the bed, always I brush my teeth like like the example.
Okay, good.
Always I clean the backyard, cleaning the things from our puppy, our
Okay.
puppy.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Our pet, sorry, our pet.
Perfect.
That's it.
And that's it. Very nice. How about you, Mr. Marquez? Are you here? Maybe.
Sorry, teacher, I'm back.
Don't worry. I was gonna ask you, can you talk to me about something? Can you talk to me about something that you never do, right? That you never do with your family and that you would like to do?
I never do. Okay, normally when I stay here in Hermosillo, I never drink coffee in the morning. Because in the morning I prepare the breakfast to my children and my wife, and after I leave to my children in the school and leave to my wife in her work, I drinking coffee along with the junior, but
All
never
right.
with all family.
Okay, never with the family. You got it. Thank you, mister. I'm coming with you, Valerie.
Okay.
Valerie, tell me something that you usually do when you come back to Hermosillo for a few days, maybe a long weekend, you know? What is something that you usually do here?
Well, I usually go visit my grandma and go out with my friends and obviously eat a lot.
Obviously, eat a
Um,
lot.
I usually go to head tacos, or I don't know what you say,
Oh, okay.
and dogos and percherones and something like that.
And how often do you visit the city?
I usually visit Hermosillo 3 or 4 times during the year.
During the year. Very nice. Perfect. Okay. So now let's go with something important. Jocelyn, hold on, okay? Hold on. We're going to be talking about the time expressions. Valerie, can you help me, please?
Time expressions. Usage. Specifies when an action takes place. Common expressions. In the morning and at noon, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, every day, once a week. Examples. I have breakfast at 7:30 a.m. He works out in the evening, and we go shopping once a week.
Okie doke. So basically what we're talking about, guys, is about the time expressions, right? That at this point of the explanation, we need to connect the time expressions with the prepositions of time. And I don't know if you remember prepositions of time, right? They are obviously a pain in the you know where, right? They are a total pain. So we're going to get to that point, which are prepositions of time. Can you please help me, Mr. Robles?
Number 4, preposition of time. Usage indicates the time when an action occurs. Common prepositions: at, on, in. Examples: I wake up at 6 a.m. She works on weekdays. We go to the park in the afternoon.
There you go. So basically what it's telling you here, it's about this in, on, and at. Do you remember the rules for this? When do we use them? When do we use in? When do we use on? Specifically when we're talking about time?
At,
Or,
I think, is when you say the specific hour or the specific time.
exactly. We're talking about specific time of the day, right?
Mhm.
And then if you're talking about daily routines, you're gonna say something like that, right? I usually wake up at 5 a.m. Okay. And there is another one. Do you remember it?
Place.
Which one?
Place.
Well, yeah, that's for place too, but it's another one for time too. Exclusively for that one. No?
At night.
At night. At night. Okay. Those are the ones that we need to respect. At for hour, at for night. How about in? You remember?
Como digo le atine, teacher.
I guessed it. I guessed it.
I guessed it.
Only, yeah. But yeah, that's the one. And it's the only one. Because you say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night, right? How about in?
For months.
For months, in September, in October, yep, for months. Well, obviously, the ones in the day, in the morning, afternoon, and then evening. But there's another one. For during the year. For what? We only have 4.
Summer.
Summer.
Exact.
Winter.
Summer, winter, spring, the seasons, right?
Season.
Fall. Okay, those are for that. So if you're gonna be talking about daily routines or routines that you have, you're gonna say, usually I take my vacation in summer, right? Usually I travel to Hermosillo in September because it's for a month, right? I usually drink coffee in the morning. That's really easy because that's beginners, okay? That's easy. And on, specifically for what?
For day. 1 day.
For 4 days, exactly. I never go to my job on Sundays, right? I usually drink my coffee in the mornings on Friday, for example. Make sense? Okay. So now, if you think about doing, a daily routine, you will need the sequencing words also. For example, first, then, next, after that, and finally. These words are going to help you a lot in order to do a daily routine presentation. First I do this, then I do that, next I do that, after that I do that, and finally I do this. Make sense? So those are going to be the sequencing words. So if you put everything in context, everything that we just talked about, you're going to be doing sentences like this. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. from Monday to Friday, right? What do we have in here? Okay, look at this. I have my frequency words, you know, you will be needing those. You will need them to express this specifically, right? You need to use it in simple present in this case. It's easy because you're using I, right? But if you talk about the daily routine of another person, what do you do in that case? Imagine that I am talking about the daily routine of Valerie. What will be the problem?
She wakes up.
Mhm. She usually wakes up. Okay, so we need to pay attention on this one. And that's why I told you, it is very easy on the theory because you just add the S, right? It's very easy. But in the regular life, we forget about the S. Even though that you are advanced, even though that you have the TOEFL test, even though that you are an expert speaking English, you forget about the S. I mean, you can do everything good, but not the S. You know what I mean? So from simple, it has nothing, to be honest. All right. So she usually wakes up, and then we're going to be using prepositions of time, right? I never do that in the morning. I never do that at night, you know? Or, I don't know, on Sundays, whatever, right? And that's it. We're going to be combining everything. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes, let's do it. How you doing, Jocelyn? Did you arrive home?
Yes, I'm driving.
Still driving.
Yes, I'm
Okie
still
doke.
driving.
So let's go with the phrasal verbs. With the phrasal verbs before we go with the listening. Do you remember phrasal verbs, Valerie? Do you remember what they are?
No.
Not really. What are they, Marcus? What are the phrasal verbs? You remember?
The phrasal verbs, it's a typical what you describe I don't know, it's a conjuncto or conjunct. When you say como phrases, como phrases, typical phrases.
Typical phrases, all right. What do you think, Robles? What is a phrasal verb? Close.
Is the phrasal verbs are the combination of two words, one verb and another word to make one word, one verb.
Exactly. That's what it is. At the end of the day, we consider them phrases, like Marcus said, you know, at the end of the day. I mean, if you are speaking and in the conversation, we include the phrasal verbs, you're going to be obviously doing phrases, right? But in a correct definition, a phrasal verb, it will be two words or more, right?
Mhm.
And one of them is going to be a verb, and the other one is going to be a preposition. Okay? When we think about prepositions, we think about up, down, you know, to, by, all those are prepositions. So let's go with phrasal verbs that will help you do your daily routine. Okay?
What page, teacher?
It should be
Number 3.
it should be
Number 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
Oh yeah, number 3. That's it. Okay. So where is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ahí está. There you go. Phrasal verbs. Here we go. The first one is freshen up. Freshen up. Look at the example. Usually you are in a restaurant eating with your girlfriend, your wife, okay? And then your wife or your girlfriend goes like, I'll go to the bathroom to freshen up. I'll be back in a minute. It's very common. Does that make sense? Freshen up. What is it? Think about the context.
It's saying to refresh.
Manita de gato.
Una manita de gato. That's what it is. Freshen up. Yeah. Una manita de gato.
Really?
You got it. You know? Mm-hmm. So it should be like to get a refreshment, you know? Maybe wash your face. Maybe wash your teeth, right? Maybe if you're a woman, maybe a little bit of makeup, you know?
Refresh the makeup.
Refresh the makeup. So it is a verb, obviously. So you can say, I will freshen up, right? I am freshening up. Okie doke. Can you give me an example? Freshen up.
I usually freshen up after lunchtime.
Exactly. I usually freshen up at lunchtime. Yeah, you go to the bathroom, you know, you put a little bit of makeup. Maybe you wash your teeth if you had lunch, you know, and you're ready to go. Make sense? Number 2, head out. Head out. Head out. Head out. So this one is going to substitute to leave. You know? For example, you can say, I will leave my job at 7 p.m. I will leave my job at 7 p.m. We understand it, right? Okay. Now, this one, head out, you can do something like, I will head out. But in this case, you need the location. I will head out to where? I will head out to my job. I will head out to my house. I will head out to the supermarket later. Yeah. Look at the example. After breakfast, I head out to work. What is this replacing for the regular verbs that we usually do?
Me iré o saldré al trabajo.
I go.
I go, right? So I go to work is very basic. I head out to work. I head out to work. You don't say I go to the supermarket. I head out to the supermarket. Make sense? Okay, so it applies for anything that you want, okay? I will head out in future. I headed out. Me fui. In past, right? Okay. You want an example? Can you give me an example?
And head teacher is regular verb.
Head, yes, it will be a regular verb. So in past, it will be headed, headed out.
I will head out the mine tomorrow.
I will head out, right? In this case, Mr. You obligatorily need the to. I will head out too.
To my job tomorrow.
To my job or to the mine. To the job, to the mine. Right, but this one is essential, okay? Okay. Number 3. We got catch up on. Are you familiar with this one?
Catch up on.
I need to catch up on my emails. Look, during lunch, I catch up on my emails. I catch up on. Imagine.
It's like
Tell me,
to review.
It is to review, but it has a different meaning. It's more like, imagine that, for example, Valerie, that we haven't seen for 15 years, you know? We haven't talked in 15 years. So I'm going to say, hey, Valerie, how you doing? Let's catch up on our lives. Let's catch up on our lives. Vamos a ponernos al corriente. Vamos a emparejarnos con la información. You know, if I tell you during lunch, I catch up on my emails, it's because I have a lot of emails. And I don't have time to complete my check-in, you know?
Okay, teacher. Some people from Canada, when they are visiting us on the mine, they use normally with a lot of frequency during the day. For example, I was explaining something and he told me, I catch up. But I understand him, but I understand my brain. I get it. I got it.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. I get it. Okay. No. In this case, it will be, for example, I'll catch up with you, or I'll catch up on you later. Not with you. I'll catch up on you later. Te veo al rato y nos ponemos al corriente. You know? Maybe that's the info that you were receiving. Like, I'll catch up. Lo reviso más tarde. You know what I mean? Okay. I'll catch up later. So it's a regular verb. So you will be, oh no, it's an irregular verb. So it's caught up on. You know, if you use it in past or in future, I will catch up. Will catch up.
I'm trying to understand the comment, and maybe it's because we used to use caché. This is the caché.
Oh,
and that's the relation. I don't know, something like that, right?
Yes, maybe. Or maybe like I catch it. I received it. Like that?
Like a player, like a player baseball catcher.
Probably, exactly. Yeah, like a catcher. So yeah. Well, in this case, it's a little bit different, right? Catch up on. I'll catch up on you. Jose, I don't have time to talk to you right now, you know, because I have another class, but I'll catch up on you later, man, all right? Don't get desperate. That's what it is. Let's go with number 4. I'll catch up on. I'll catch up on. Jocelyn, how you doing? Everything good?
I already arrived.
All right. she's catching up on us
Sorry.
in a minute. Help me with number 4, Valerie. Can you help me with the reading?
Wind down. To relax after a period of excitement or stress. Example, in the evening, I wind down by reading a book.
Very good. So we are going to eliminate from our vocabulary relax. We don't say relax anymore. We say wind down. Okay? I'm going to wind down later with a cup of wine, you know, and maybe some cheese and ham, maybe watch a movie. I really need to wind down, man. It's been a really stressful week. Make sense?
Yeah, and the YouTube when you put the music or relaxing music is appearance like a winding down. Music to winding down.
Oh, the look, exactly. So relaxing, okay? Give me an example because this is a verb, okay? To wind down.
In my ranch, I have been winding down.
I always what?
Sorry. In my ranch, I always wind down.
Wind down.
Wind down.
Yes.
Listening the birds.
Oh, that's a good example. Yeah, listening the birds, okay? Do you know that, is this difficult for you todavía? O ya saben el tip de este? You got the tip?
Birds.
No.
It's
It's
with
like-
you.
It's like
Oh.
a bird.
It's like a, it's like you, okay? So if you go, for example, beer, that's easy, beer. And then we have beard, barba, beer, beard, barba, bear, also, right? And birds, like that. So this one is with E, beer, beard. This one is with A, bear. And this one is with U, bird, bird. You got it.
You are like the meme. Our or our.
Yeah, everybody has seen that meme, right? It's a good meme. Stupid English, right? My goodness. All right, let's go, Marcus. Help me with turn in, please.
Turn in, to go to bed. Example, I usually turn in around 10 p.m.
Okay, so turn in, it's we're gonna eliminate what now?
To bed.
Go to bed, okay? Go to bed, not good anymore. You're gonna use turn in. So, you know what,
Turn in
guys?
is always to bed.
It's always to bed, going to bed. I'm going to turn in. At what time do you usually turn in?
Nine p.m.
9 a.m.? No. PM?
p.m.
9 p.m. I usually turn in, right? There's Jocelyn. So no more go to bed, okay? I usually go to bed. No. I usually turn in. Yesterday, I turned in. Yesterday, I turned in at 7 p.m. because I was very tired. Yeah? No questions? Let's go with the idioms. Estos son los refranes, Valerie, ¿ok? Refranes en inglés. So, number one, I think this one is very popular and very common. Have you ever listened to this before? Call it a day.
Like a rest day? No.
Not like a rest day, no.
Finish? Like a finish the
Finish your
work
day.
time?
Exactly. You finish your day, right?
Okay.
I usually call it a day. I usually call it a day at 11 p.m. I personally usually call it a day at 11 p.m. How often do you call it a day? Look at the question, Marcus. How often do you call it a day before 9 p.m.? We understand the question, guys.
How often do you, sorry, again, teacher?
How often do you call it a day? Before 9 p.m.
I don't understand, teacher.
You don't understand, Jocelyn.
maybe 4 days in the week.
Finish my day. It's more like finishing the day, Marcus. Jocelyn. It's more like finish my day. So you don't say finish my day, you say call it a day. All right?
Okay.
So the question is, at what time do you usually call it a day? Make sense?
I usually call it a day at 8 p.m.
I usually call it a day at 8 p.m., right? I never call it a day before 11 p.m., right? Yesterday, I called it, in past, I called it a day. Terminé mi trabajo, right? Me fui a mi casa. You know, terminé con everything. Call it a day. Number two, hit the sock. Oh, hit the hay. Hit the sock. That's the most popular. So it's similar to go to bed.
It's similar to turning.
It's similar to turning. I hit the sack. Como yo golpeo el saco, ¿no? I hit the sack. ¿Cómo diríamos en español? I hit the sack.
Planchar oreja.
Planchar oreja, yes, actually, yes. That's the one, yes. Yes. That's a good one. Oh my God. Ese sí lo voy a anotar para mí, for sure. Thank you, Marcus. You opened my eyes. Planchar oreja, yeah. Hit the sack. Okay. Number three, Robles, can you help me, please?
In the blink of an eye. Very quickly.
This one? I.
In the blink of an eye.
In the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. ¿Cómo sería en Spanish? Look, my morning routine is over in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye.
Como un abrir y cerrar de ojos.
En un abrir y cerrar de ojos. In the blink of an eye. I took the plane this morning, and in the blink of an eye, I was in Mexico City. Make sense? I was talking to my wife, and in the blink of an eye, she fell asleep. Make sense? Give me an example. In the blink of an eye.
It was Friday. And in the blink of an eye was Monday.
That's perfect. It was Friday, and in the blink of an eye, it was Monday. Oh, this is a very common phrase. You got it. Ready for the next one? Number 4. Mr. Albert, what's up?
Hello, everyone. Is
How you
correct
doing,
that this
man?
hour or is the 7 or 8?
You are late 1 hour.
No, man. Sorry,
Yes. Are you okay?
I don't remember the hour. I think it's that 8 for me.
Maybe next Wednesday. Next Thursday, sorry.
Okay.
Tell me, Jocelyn, can you please help me?
Yes. Keep a low profile. To go about one activity without attracting much attention.
Example.
Example.
Yes.
Example, I prefer to keep a low profile during lunch and enjoy my meal quietly. Quietly.
So this one is very popular in Spanish too. I keep a low profile. What do you say it?
Perfil bajo.
Manejo perfil bajo, you know?
Your microphone is bad, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
It's because it's 1 hour.
It's because it's 1 hour.
Giving
That's
classes.
It's the-
Andrea is
the
doing
root.
the report. Is he connected?
It's the signal.
Is he making money? Yeah. Is this a, right? So, do you keep a low profile in your job, Marcus? Or not really?
Yes, I like keep low profile.
Do you keep a low profile with your family, Valerie, or you usually get along with them?
Yes, I prefer to keep a low profile.
Yeah. Do you keep a low profile on Facebook, Jocelyn, or you publish constantly?
No, I keep, oh, I don't know. I'm not keep a low profile in my Facebook.
Okay. So in this case, how do we make a negative, guys? I am not keep.
Sorry. It's good in.
I don't keep. Right? I don't keep. All right, let's go with the last one. Hit the books. Hit the books. Are you available to read, Albert? Or you're
Yes,
catching up?
I hit the books every day.
Shut up.
Yes. Books
Yeah,
about the
right.
normative.
The English
Ah,
books.
Not the
The
English
English
books. Help me to read. Robles, help me to read, please.
Sure. Hit the box. To study very hard. Example, after dinner, I hit the books for a couple of hours to prepare for my exams.
Okay. So hit the books is going to be replacing to study very hard. All right. If you wanna sound cool, you know, with different kind of vocabulary, you don't say study hard. Hey, study hard. Say hit the books, okay? Hit the books. Hit the books so you can get a very good job in the future. Make sense? In Spanish, it will be something about the eyelashes. Macheteale, quémate las pestañas, hit the books. That's the one. Okay? All right, I think we got it. Let's go then with the listening, guys. It's in your page. What page is it? The listening. My daily routine. All right. This one, okay? Page number 6. This is my daily routine. We will be listening to 3 different audios. The first one's going to be about a man. Okay, he will be talking about his daily routine. He will be talking about his routine in general. The second one's going to be about a woman. She will be talking about the routine also. And the third one's going to be about a football team. They will be talking about their daily routine. Make sense? What you need to do is to take notes. We're going to listen to the audio only once. So catch the info that you can. Okie dokie. Here we go.
True English Academy Listening Program. Listening. This is my daily routine. Instructions. Listen to 3 people talking about their daily routine. Write down the information you can in the corresponding boxes.
Number 1. John's daily routine. John is an early riser. His alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and he starts his day with a quick workout. After that, he takes a shower and prepares his breakfast, usually oatmeal and coffee. By 7:30 a.m., John is already at his desk, ready to start work. His mornings are filled with meetings and emails, and he takes a short break around 10 a.m. to stretch and grab a snack. Lunch is at 12:30 p.m., which he often eats at his desk while catching up on news. In the afternoon, John focuses on project work, making sure to meet his deadlines. He finishes work around 5:30 p.m. and heads to the gym for an evening workout. After dinner, John likes to relax by reading or watching a movie. He usually turns in around 10 p.m., ready to do it all over again the next day. Number 2.
All right. You got some info? Some info. Not 100%, obviously, because it's, too fast. You got some info, guys? Yes?
It's very fast. Teacher, is
It
very
is
fast.
fast. It is fast, right?
Yes.
Do you consider that it's not? Or you consider that it is fast? I'm a little confused. Let's go.
I consider it's fast.
Oh, yeah, it is fast. It is fast. It's normal velocity, right? Let's go with number 2. Are we ready?
Ready.
Maria's daily.
Here we go then.
Number 2. Maria's daily routine. Maria's day starts early as well. She wakes up at 6:30 a.m. and begins her morning routine with some light yoga to help her feel energized. After yoga, Maria prepares a healthy breakfast, often a smoothie and toast, before getting ready for work. She leaves her house by 8 a.m. and arrives at the office around 8:30 a.m. Her mornings are usually busy with client meetings and reports. At noon, she takes her lunch break, often eating with colleagues at a nearby cafe. The afternoon is spent on planning and coordinating projects, and Maria tries to wrap up her work by 5 p.m. so she can attend a spin class at the gym. In the evenings, Maria enjoys cooking dinner and catching up with friends or family. She likes to unwind by reading a book before heading to bed around 11 p.m. Number 3.
All right. That bitch speaks really fast. You got some info?
Yes.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's do something different. Don't write anything, okay? Don't write anything. 100% of your energy, listening. All right? Close your eyes if you can. Sorry, but we need to pay attention that way. So you can tell me if you can see the difference between, listening and writing, and just listening. Focus your energy on listening.
The football team's routine. As a football team, their daily routine is all about discipline and teamwork. The day starts early with a team meeting at 7 a.m. where the coach discusses the day's strategy. By 7:30 a.m., the players are on the field for their morning practice session. This involves drills, conditioning, and scrimmages, all designed to improve their skills and stamina. After practice, the team heads to the locker room to freshen up and then has a team breakfast together around 9:30 a.m. The rest of the morning is spent reviewing game footage and planning for upcoming matches. Lunch is at noon, giving the players a chance to refuel and relax before the afternoon training session. The afternoon is dedicated to more practice, focusing on specific plays and tactics. By 4 p.m., the team wraps up their day with a cool-down session and a team meeting to review the day's progress. The players usually leave the training facility around 5 p.m., ready to rest and recover for the next day's challenges.
All right. So, what is it that I'm doing with you in this moment? I mean, do you feel frustrated?
No. No.
When you listen something like this? No?
No.
No.
Do you feel like that your brain is running?
No.
Yes.
No? Yes? Like
Yes.
trying to catch up? Trying to
Yes.
catch up? Is that the
Yeah.
feeling? Like, take it easy,
Yes.
bitch, you're speaking too fast. Something like that.
Yes.
Okay, good, yes. That's what we need, okay? Imagine that you are a horse, running after the person who's talking to you, and you have to put velocity to it. So that's what we're doing right now, okay? Maybe if you don't understand 100% of the listening, don't worry about it. You are preparing your brain, you are preparing your listening, you are preparing your ears, you know what I mean? You are
Yes.
you are getting to the point that when someone is speaking to you, it doesn't matter the velocity. You're gonna catch up. You will catch up because you need to have the ability. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send you this audio. Okay, I'm gonna send you this audio to the WhatsApp group, and you have the whole week. I don't care how many times you have to listen to it. I don't care if you have to listen to it 5 times, but you need to get all the information for these 3 persons, okay? At the end of the video, okay? At the end of the video, we have the answer key. Look, we have the information for each specific listening, all right? So you can compare what you listened to, what you wrote, and what's on the answer key, okay? And then you go like, oh, nice, man. I got 80%, you know, I'm good. Make sense? All right. Let's go with the last part of the class, which is speaking. We will be speaking about our daily routines. You remember?
Okay.
So you can divide this in two sections. What is your daily routine in a working day? And what is your daily routine on a day off? Okay, you can divide that. You will have 2 minutes to improvise. Okay, we don't have time for writing. We need to improvise. Okay, so sorry, Mr. Robles, but I'm gonna get you as an example. Okay, you will be number 1.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. Marquez, you will be number 2. Albert, number 3. Valerie, 4. Jocelyn, 5. Okay?
Okay.
We got only 2 minutes. When your time is finished, you finish too, and you present the other student. You remember the dynamic, right? So, Robles, you will present Marquez. Marquez, you will present Albert. Albert, you will present Valerie. And Valerie, you will present Jocelyn. Let's do it. Remember, what's your daily routine?
Ready?
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry.
English Academy Speaking Program.
All right, guys. So we're going to start with the speech for today, which is about our daily routines. And the first student is going to be Mr. Robles.
Thank you, Mr. My daily routine starts at 4 a.m. I wake up at 4 a.m. After that, I make ¿cómo se dice oración?
A prayer.
Right.
I have a prayer, a short prayer, around 2-3 minutes. After that, I take a shower. After that, I prepare my breakfast, and I leave my room at 5 a.m. and I drive from my room to my office during 15 minutes, around that, and I start my day on my desk at 5:15, 5:30, around that time, and I start to review a lot of emails received from the last night and during the night shift, and I start to respond everything related to the question from the supervisor or chief. And after that, I have sometimes meetings. Usually I have 3-4 meetings during the morning. We have every day one meeting related to the operations, general operation on the mining. And after that, at 12, at afternoon, at noon, we have the lunch time, and we go to the main restaurant installed on site. During afternoon, I have sometimes another meetings. I want to present Mr. Marquez.
Okay, my daily routine in my day off is I wake up at 5 a.m. It's not usually, but in this week I feel good because it's the first week when I wake. I go to the exercise here in Hermosillo with my wife. I walking around in the park. After that, I prepare the breakfast to my children and my wife. In the noon, I prepare the food for my family. After that, I go to the school for my children, and in the afternoon, uh, sometimes I spend time maybe in the market or the uh, or the business business payments, maybe cell phones, TV cable, or banks, if it's possible. And the next person to present is Albert.
Hello. My daily routine start at the 5 a.m. I take a shower and prepare to go to the plant. I drive 2 hours, and halfway I stop uh, to buy a lunch, coffee, and continues to the plant. When I arrive, I check the daily report of the electrical generation the previous day, and check my schedule, and take a little meet with the technicians. We prepare the skills and tasks of the day with the technicians, and continues with my schedule. My schedule is have a all day with I have a lot of meets, and around 1 p.m. I take a moment to go out on the plan and check out of my technicians and check the task, and come back to the office and have meets with the client. And the last month we have investigate RCA, root cause analysis, because we have a damage on the solar panels. And the last month we take 2 or 3 hours on take data from the SCADA to investigate this problem. And when we finish of the 5 p.m., I come back to Zacatecas. The next is the Valerie.
Thank you. My daily routine starts at 6 a.m. I took a shower and I have breakfast. And after that, I drive to my work. And I start my day with daily meetings with my team. And after that, I usually have meetings depending of the topic of the day and the segments. And I have lunch at 2 p.m. And during the afternoon, usually I have to schedule the next day to finish work that doesn't conclude the day, and I go out at 6 a.m. I drive to my home, and I usually go to the gym and have a dinner. Sometimes I prepare it or buy it. And then, and I usually go to bed at 10 p.m. I want to present the next participant is Jocelyn.
My daily routine start at 6 a.m. I take a shower. After that, I take my breakfast and driving to my work around 30 minutes. I start my work at 8 a.m. I have some meetings, review my mails, and close my assignments and requests. I take my lunch at 1 p.m. Then I continue to my work and finish my activities. After that, I leave my work at 6 p.m. I driving 30 minutes around to my mom's home for my baby boy. After that, we go to the home and prepare the dinner. With my husband, take the dinner, and after that, we take a shower. And we turn in the bed at 9 p.m. Then we see movies or some series, or maybe sometimes we take a sorry, teacher.
Don't worry. You got it. Sometimes you take what? You got confused? All right. Let me give you the feedback before. Tell me.
I don't have the word.
Okay. In Spanish, what is it?
Yes.
In Spanish, what is it?
Tomamos una plática, una charla. No sé cómo
Okay.
decir.
You can say, we have a talk. We have a talk.
We have a talk.
Pues
We have a
platicamos.
talk. Tenemos una charla. We have a talk. There you go. I don't know what happened with Jose. Thank you, Jocelyn. You got it. Right, Jose, it's not here. Marcus, are you here?
Sí, pero como dije, pero como usted tú in bed.
Oh, ya. Aquí te puse. De hecho, ahorita te voy a comentar de eso. Turning at the bed, right?
Right.
All right. Give me 1 second. Marcus, are you here?
Yes.
All right, mister, your feedback. Very good use of simple present. I'm happy for that, very good use. A good vocabulary first week, I have a problem with you, mister. I walking. That one You have two options, mister. You have I walk or I am walking. One or the other one, all right? The next one, in the noon, this one's gonna be, and this one has to be eliminated. Guys, this is for you. At noon. We're gonna use the preposition at, like at night, at noon. All right? After that, very good. Children in plural, very good. Good pronunciation, Marcus. Your pronunciation is getting better. Preposition in for time and for place, very good. The only observation will be the ing. Okay? Don't use it like that. Okay,
Okay, sure, thank you.
Yep. Let me go with Albert. Are you here, mister?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, man. I didn't write so much about you. Only one observation here. Look, my daily routine. What subject is this representing, Albert? I, you, he, she, it, we, or they? My daily routine.
What is this?
What is it like? I, you, he, she, it, we, or they? ¿Cómo se sustituiría?
Mi rutina.
Ajá. ¿Qué sujeto sería? I, you, he, she, we, it, or they?
I.
No, my daily routine.
It.
You got it. It, exactly. So, if you're going to say my daily routine, you're going to say my daily routine starts.
Start. Oh, okay, yes.
All right. That's the option.
Start.
Very good. Stop, continue, arrive, daily report. Very good vocabulary. Only, check up. Very good, mister. Good vocabulary. And then you say, I have meets with my team.
Okay, yes.
So, this one is, I have meetings.
Meetings, yes. I have meetings
with my team. Very good pronunciation in task. And you need to recover, or you need to get this one better. Schedule.
Schedule.
Schedule. There you go.
Schedule. Okay.
Put emphasis in here. Schedule. You got it.
Schedule. Okay.
Schedule. All right, Valerie. Very good, Valerie. Look, my daily routine starts. That's good. After that, good. I start my day good. Meetings, good. Usually good. Depending, very good. Very good on the depending preposition of time. Also, topic of the day, good vocabulary, assignment. I saw you insecure about this one. Are you insecure on the pronunciation?
Yes, the pronunciation and the word.
Okay, assignment.
Assignment. Okay.
You got it. Okay. Assignment. I have lunch. Very good. At, preposition of time. During, good. Usually good. We can get better on the pronunciation of schedule. Schedule. Yeah, schedule. That's better.
Schedule.
I didn't understand when you say doesn't conduce. That idea was a little bit confusing.
When something is not finished.
Doesn't conclude. Okay, I got it. I go out. I usually go to the gym. Everything good? Good. Nice. And let's finish with Jocelyn.
Okay.
Are you here, Jocelyn?
Yes.
Okay. So, pronunciation of daily.
Daily.
You got it.
My daily.
You got it, my daily. Good in the prepositions of time. Simple present good. Take a shower, start, take my lunch. At, preposition of time, very good. At 1 p.m., very good. Some, quantifiers. You got it. Very good. leave my work, present. We go to eliminate that.
Okay.
We go to home or we go home. That's it. Eliminate two.
Okay.
We go home. All right.
We go home. Mhm.
And then in here you have a mistake because you are putting ing. So you need the M. I'm driving.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Pronunciation on this one goes with a husband.
Husband. Husband. Okay.
Husband. Yeah. And then when you say turn in, you don't need the rest. I turn
Okay.
in at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys.
I have
See
a
you next
question
class.
with turn in, teacher. When I
Yeah.
use turn in, I don't do anything to talk or see the TV. It's only to sleep. Turn in.
Yeah, I'm going to turn in. Yeah, like putting yourself on bed to sleep with that objective.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, ya les quité 7 minutos. I'll see you next week. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
teacher.
thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye,
See you.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.